Okay, today we're going to finish up with the settings and then take a look at the apps. Turn the phone on, go to settings like we always do. The ones we need to finish up with are down towards the bottom. The security, don't mess with anything on the screen. However it's set, it's fine. Okay, security is fine, so I wouldn't worry about that. The language input, it comes from factory, set up just like this, so you won't have to ever mess with nothing. Privacy comes from the factory just like that. You don't have to worry about nothing. Reset and backup. Now here's one that you got to be careful about. Both of these will be checked. The backup my data and automatic restore, that'll be checked. That's from the factory. The bottom one that says factory data reset, don't ever punch that unless the AT&T representative, the technician, tells you to. That will erase everything on the phone and set it back just like the factory had it. All your updates will be gone, all the apps you had will be gone, everything. So it's not the nuclear option, but it's in that ball game. So don't press that unless they tell you to, okay? And don't press it if I tell you to, because I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. So don't press it, ever. Date and time, pretty much standard, just like it comes from the factory. Don't mess with that. It's set already for you. Printing, okay? Now, the phone has the capacity to do cloud print. What that means is you can have your phone out. So you can have your phone. You can be away from the house, and you can use this, and it will send a signal to your printer at home and print up what you want from the phone. Okay, it'll search for printers that are connected. You have to set that up. I wouldn't worry about that till you become more familiar with Google. Okay. Also, if you have an HP printer at home that has Wi-Fi capabilities, so you can hook it up to your wireless network in the house, it will do the same thing when you're sitting in the room. You can print from the phone to send a signal to the printer, and it'll print up the article you want. But till you get more familiar with all that, I wouldn't mess with any of that. Okay? So now let's go to apps. Okay? All the apps that have been downloaded to the phone, the ones that came with the phone when you got it, and any apps that you have added or you're going to add, they will be on this list. Okay? So if in later days, if you add an app and you want to check it to make sure it went to your phone, say for some reason it did not put an icon on the phone, you can go to this list and check it. Okay? Now, there's another category of apps also. It says running. These are the interior apps that the phone uses to work with for anything the phone wants to do. Motorola services, setup wizard, audio effects. It just goes on and on, okay? Google Play Music, Google Keyboard, stuff that you never mess with app-wise, but the phone needs it to work all the time. So they're always on. So this list of apps is the ones that's always going in your phone, okay? Then the other list is just all of them, all together, the ones that run all the time and the ones you've downloaded. Let's go back to the downloaded ones. Now, for some reason, you want to take the app off of the phone. You don't like it. It didn't do what you thought it was going to do when you put it on your phone. The apps that come with the phone that Motorola puts on here, let's do one, I'll show you here. Chrome is one, I think. You can't take off. You can uninstall the updates, or you can disable it. So in other words, you can turn it off, but you can't take it off of your phone. You can't ever do that. The apps that you put on yourself, like here's one from my blog. I went to the Google store and I got it and put it on my phone. See, I can uninstall it if I want to. I can make it go away. I don't like it, so I want to make it go away. So the ones that come on the phone, you cannot take off. You can just turn them off. But the ones that you put on yourself, you can completely do away with them if you want to, and it won't hurt nothing. If you decide, well, this blog app here don't do everything I want, so I'm going to try another blog app, okay? So you can take this one off and go with the other one, or leave this one on if that's what you want to do, okay? Now, show you where to get them. Open your big screen, and you're looking for one that's called the Google, or it'll say the Google Play Store. There'll be a lot of things that say play. Play books, play games, play movies, play music, play newsstand. Those are all Google applications. Straight to the Google place. But you're looking for the one that looks like a little briefcase, says Play Store, okay? Open it up. This is where you go to pick. Let's go to the home. This is where you go to pick apps that you're looking for. Say you want an app for a calendar, or you want an app for the Houston bus transit, okay? Transit. So if you want to search for a particular app, you hit this, and you would type in what you're looking for. And a list here, I searched for calendar once, and it remembered this, so let's try this one. See, it brings up a whole list of calendars. I picked the one for the Google one. So sometimes you just have to hit and miss. You might try one, it don't do what you want, so you try another one. I always use that theory, and then I look at the stars, how they've been rated, okay? It'll tell a little bit about it. It'll give reviews, people that have used it, and so you kind of have to take a chance, okay? Let's go back. Let's go back again. Now, we're on the home page of the apps. You got categories up here. Top paid. You have to pay for them. That's the top one. Top free. Ones that are free. The number 1, number 2, and it just goes on down the list. You'll recognize some of them. Facebook, Pandora, Instagram, Snapchat. You might recognize some of them names, okay? I rarely pick off of that. I always search for what I want. Top grossing, top new paid, you know, all that stuff, okay? So, this is where you go to get your apps. All right? Now, let's go to the Play Store. This is the home page, the Play Store. You always want apps. See? Up here at the top, apps. Now, it's going to probably say up here, it says Cricket suggestions. My company is the Cricket Company. So, Cricket suggests which ones they want me to use. Yours probably say AT&T suggestions. I mean, you can kind of go over this and see what you think, you know. This is the one they really want you to use. Games, I'll have recommendations for you. I just pick the ones I want. I put in here kind of what I want to do, and I search, okay? Remember, you can always take them off, but be careful when you do it, because you want to make sure that if you don't mind paying a couple of bucks for them, that's fine. But if you don't want to pay, always use the free ones, okay? That's about it. Now, that's about all I want to show you in all these videos. The next few videos on Monday or Tuesday is going to be individual apps. We're going to go over how certain apps work on the phone and how they sync with the computer. So you can do the same thing on the computer and it just works better. For instance, the calendar, the mail. I want to go over Google Books with you. That's really good. I think you might like that. All right, have a good day. Bye.